table. Let us show unto him our thanks by devoting our every thought and every waking moment to the contemplation of his goodness and to the resolute pursuit of our moral duty.
Amen.
Then we may consider the matter agreed, Master Starling.
Yes, Master Goodgroove.
This will be a good marriage, all things considered. It's high time my ward settled down to the duties of being a wife and mother. And you, Amber, have you nothing to say for yourself? Well, speak up, my girl.
I won't marry him.
Amber.
What did you say, girl?
I'll never marry him. Nor any other farmer you try to force on me. Do you think I want to spend the rest of my life in a pigsty?
Go to your room. At once. I owe you my apologies, Master Starling. And you, Robert.
Matt. The girl's only out of humor.
I've borne enough of her humors and her sinful pride. Her vain ways have been a village scandal ever since she learned to walk. I've raised the vixen as my own daughter, and like my own daughter, she'll behave. If it means the skin off her back entire.
No whip, Matt. Please.
All right, no whip. But she'll have to learn once and for all that vanity is Satan at work in the female soul. I've stood the last of her nonsense. She'll marry Bob Starling, and that's the end of it.
My services, sir. Is there an inn hereabouts? I need assistance for a wounded man and lodging for the night.
There's an inn down the road.
Hurry, wench, hurry. The gentlemen are waiting. Bid them be patient. Supper will be served soon.
Mistress Potterell?
What are you doing here, child?
I came to help. I knew you'd be busy, so...
Oh, bless you, you can help. Take this wine into the gentleman.
Yes, Mistress Potterell.
are you?
Out of the way, Wen.
Put him here by the fire. He'll be nice and warm and comfortable. That's it.
Not so fast, sweetheart. You're thirsty.
You've been out of the country so long that even these Puritan wenches seem tempted.
That's my eyes.
Your pardon, sir.
There's still 2 days hard riding from London, thanks to that cursed ambush this afternoon. We should be in our saddles by sunrise. When you're fed, gentlemen, get some sleep.
Right, Bruce. Good night, Bruce.
Well, that's more what nature had in mind. I'll buy a cup of your wine for a kiss.
Thank you, sir.
Odds blood, have these Puritan devils corrupted our English women with their inhuman ideas?
Thank you, my dear.
My lord.
Come now, sweetheart, be reasonable.
You're for London to join the king.
We're for London.
May I ride with you?
Ride with us?
Now, there's a sound notion.
Harry, no.
Oh, but Bruce, where's the harm in it? A new face would liven up our journey. And such a face.
Can't I get it into your iron skull that our fortunes depend on our getting to London before the spoils are all divided?
Oh, but Bruce, one girl. One little girl.
Time enough for wenching when we've made our settlement with the king.
Well, you heard what he said, sweetheart.
Who is he?
Lord Carlton. My name is Armsbury, Sir Harry Armsbury, Prince Rupert's horse. You may have heard of us. The battles of Marston Moor, Naseby.
You must be very rich.
He's poor as a parson's pig, like all of us. Now come and sit on my knee and I'll tell you all about myself. Better still, you shall take me to the stables. I have to see to my horse.
Stables are close behind the inn, so you can't miss them.
I'm sure I can't. Not if you show me the way.
But he will be rich if he fought for the king.
Perhaps. Kings have short memories. But who cares? Now, for myself, I prefer the more simple pleasures in life, such as a pretty face, a figure molded to a gentleman's taste, a little walk in the moonlight.
Your pardon, sir. I have work to do.
Let's go, Jack.
Your pardon, my lord, but the wounded gentleman, he's asking for water.
He's fast asleep.
Perhaps he called out in a dream.
Why did you wake me?
Please, take me to London.
I've told you I won't.
I'll work for you. I'll wash your clothes, clean your boots, anything.
For the last time, no.
Carlton. Carlton. Some water.
How do you feel, Jake?
My arm burns like fire.
Let's have a look at it. Bring the light over here. You're a very lucky man, Jake. A fanatic takes a shot at you, and you've earned yourself a pension from our most generous sovereign. Now, I had nothing but a couple of old flea bites to show for my long and loyal service. And what's a flea bite to a king? And though he was no stranger to him, when he was hiding his royal carcass in France. Stop bleeding. You'll stay here till you're fit to ride, Jack. When you reach London, ask for me the Saracen's Head and there's some sepulchres. There.
Thanks, Carlton.
Sleep well, Jack.
My lord. My lord,
Shh. No, I won't take you with me.
But
Why have you got such an itch to see London?
they'll make me suffer the rest of my life if I stay here. They've heard me say that it's a blessing for England to have a Stuart back on the throne.
Faith, I wish I could be so sure of the blessing.
But didn't you fight for him?
I fought for Bruce Carlton. And I'm going to see the king to collect what's due to the same Bruce Carlton and to the men who fought with him.
I've always wanted to meet a gentleman.
And now that you have, my dear, good night. I've had little enough sleep since we landed on English soil.
One more question.
Well?
Why didn't you try to kiss me, as the others did?
Perhaps I didn't feel like it.
What sort of gentleman are you?
Faith, I've often been called on to explain a kiss, but never before the like of one. Here, let me repair the omission.
Thank you, my lord.
Is my Lord Rossmore here?
Thomas?
His Majesty will be pleased to see you now.
Thank you.
Lady Anne.
Sir Thomas. How does it seem today? We were here yesterday, you'll recall.
Well, let me see. You are...
Baron Carlton, as you well know, and Sir Harry Armsbury, both of Prince Rupert's horse.
Oh, yes, of course. His Majesty's apologies, gentlemen, but he will be unable to grant you an audience today.
But we've been here since...
Tomorrow?
I fear that will be impossible too, my lord.
The next day?
I'm afraid not, my lord.
When?
Next month, perhaps.
Next month?
You'll understand that His Majesty's calendar is very full.
More so than his memory, I gather.
I'm certain I cannot have heard your lordship aright. Your pardon, gentlemen.
Charles can't have changed so quickly.
It's an old Stuart custom. Why, Barbara.
Isn't that the girl, what's her name?
Barbara Palmer. You met her with me in Brussels 2 years ago.
I remember. I must say her attitude towards you seems to have changed considerably.
Well, we parted rather abruptly. You know, it was one of those misunderstandings.
Look at the wench, will you? She doesn't wait to be announced or anything.
Apparently, she's found an easier road to royal favor than we have.
You know, Bruce, for the sake of our fortunes, you better see what you can do to clear up that misunderstanding. We'd better keep it to ourselves if the king wouldn't see us.
We had indeed. It might have a serious effect on our credit.
Oh, your servant, my lord.
Ah, there you are, my good Gumbo.
Will you join the lady, or have you already...
What lady? Where are you taking her?
Well, your cousin, sir, the Mistress Sinclair. She arrived while you were out, dressed like a country lass. Poor lady, having to hide from the Roundheads all these years.
Well, strike me blind.
What are you doing here?
Where shall I put the tray, sir?
Anywhere on the table. What is that?
Oh, your lordship will understand that I have no rooms. The whole of England seems to have come to London, so Mistress Sinclair suggested that I put a cot in here. Will that be all, sir?
Yes, that'll be all.
Thank you, my lord.
Well, cousin?
Well, I had to say something, my lord, else he would never have let me in.
Who brought you here?
I came by myself. I heard you say where you'd be staying.
Harry, will you be good enough to see if we can find a man and 2 horses to take her back to Mary Green?
Whatever you say, Bruce, but why not give it some thought overnight, huh? I'll see what I can arrange.
Oh, please, Bruce. I can't go back. You know they'll force me into marriage.
I never heard that a steady husband was such a bad thing for a girl. And for you, I think it's almost a necessity.
I'd rather die. Believe me, I'd rather die than live with Bob Starling and his pigs. Keeping his house and burying his children and rotting away in that stinking little village. You can turn me away, but I won't go back. I'll stay in London no matter what happens to me. Please, Bruce. Let me live here with you. I'll be your servant. I'll never ask you for anything.
You're asking for a great deal at this very moment.
More than I'm worth.
That's a very direct question, my dear, and deserves a candid answer. I don't know by what standard of value you measure yourself, but it can't match the currency in which I weigh my freedom.
I'll make no claim on your freedom, Bruce.
That's wise of you. But I'm leaving England as soon as I can.
You've just got home.
Only to get ships from the King for a privateering venture.
Well, then, just let me stay here till you go. Oh, please, Bruce. If all I'm asking is just to be with you as long as you're here, that wouldn't be too much of a burden on you, would it?
I'm far from regarding your presence as a burden, my dear.
Well, I found a man who'll do it. It'll cost a bit of money, but... I'll tell him you can't afford it.
It's a great honor to have your patronage, my lord. Would you prefer to pay for your purchases now or at your later convenience?
Later, I think.
Is it worth the money?
Well, I had my doubts, but now... You're a beautiful woman, my dear.
Well, wasn't I before?
No, you were a pretty wench.
Oh, the clothes don't make all the difference. It's how I feel.
Good day.
We'll send the other dresses to you as soon as they're ready, my lord.
Thank you.
Mistress Abbott.
Saracen's Head.
Yes. I can't wait for Harry to get a look at you.
Well, I can. Bruce, we haven't had one moment alone together. Couldn't we do without Harry just this evening?
Spring Gardens instead. Yes, sir.
Amber. Amber?
Good morrow, Harry.
Good morning.
I hope you'll forgive me. I didn't wait supper for you last night.
Oh, Harry, I wish you'd been with us. We've been to Spring Gardens and up the river in a boat, and we had breakfast at dawn at a charming little inn near Chelsea, and Bruce has promised to take me to the theater when it opens. And you must come, too.
Yes, you must.
You're extremely generous, both of you.
Harry, look, there's Stanhope.
Sink me, who's the wench with Carlton?
I don't know. But he shouldn't be allowed to keep it to himself.
Osprey, who is she?
His cousin,
Well, good luck to your privateering plans, Carlton.
Thank you.
What's privateering?
Oh, taking treasure ships on the high seas.
Oh, piracy.
Well, not quite. Pirates get hanged, and privateers share their profits with the Royal Treasury.
Jimmy.
Buy my oranges. Oranges.
Well, shall we sit down?
Buy my oranges. Only a shilling apiece. A shilling, gentlemen.
Oranges, an orange for the lady, sir. Only a shilling apiece.
Two households.
Buy my oranges.
Both alike in dignity. In fair Verona, where we lay our scene. From ancient grudge break to new mutiny, where civil blood makes civil...
Bruce, she's here, alone.
From forth the fatal loins of these two foes, a pair of star-crossed lovers.
So that's Mistress Bond. Well, I don't see why she's considered too beautiful.
Don't you?
Oh, she's well enough if you like her kind. But you would think His Majesty could choose someone more fit to be a countess.
Countess?
Of Castlemaine. The dressmaker says it may happen any day now.
Curse me, women are wonderful.
Not would remove. Is now 2 hours...
Daddy, this is my chance. You watch for the king.
Harry, what's...
We'll wait outside.
What here shall miss, our toils shall strive to make.
Gregory, on my word, we'll...
Harry, look!
May I join you for a moment?
Aye, me, and we be
Very
in
well.
power. We'll draw.
Come on.
What's he doing up there?
It's quite simple, sweetheart. Bruce wants ships from the king, and Palmer's the person to get them for him. Purely a matter of business.
I know what sort of business a man has with a woman like that.
Thou runnest away.
The king. It's really him.
No, sir. I do not bite my thumb at you, sir. But I do bite my thumb, sir.
Do you quarrel, sir?
Ah, Stella.
Your Majesty.
You stay here.
Where are you going?
To warn Bruce, you little fool.
What would Bruce only said to watch?
Don't you realize what will happen if Charles finds them in there?
Of course he won't get his ships.
You treacherous both.
You lie! Draw, if you be men. Gregory, remember thy swashing blows.
It's too late now.
Hark, fools! Put up your swords. You know not what you do.
What? Art thou drawn amongst these heartless hinds? Turn thee, Benvolio, look upon thy death.
I do but keep the peace. Put up thy sword, or manage it to part these men with me.
What, draw on and talk of peace? I hate the word as I hate hell, all Montagues and thee. Have at thee, coward. As I hate hell, all Montagues and thee, have at thee, coward!
Of course, there's always a chance that he might not hang you. He might merely have your nose slit or boil you in oil.
Well, that's the end of my privateering venture. That's certain.
And of my petition to have my estates restored. Serves me right for ever entrusting my fortunes to such an arrogant devil as you are.
You're not entirely blameless, you know. If you'd warned me in time. Come in.
My Lord Carlton,
Yes?
His Majesty requests your immediate presence at Whitehall.
I'll come at once. It's 11 o'clock at night.
Charles must be in a temper. I'll come too, Bruce. I may as well hang with you as starve to death alone.
Oh, Bruce, he won't really hang you, will he?
I doubt it, although Charles is inclined to be jealous. Apparently sets great store by our red-headed friend.
Oh, I hate her. She's the cause of all this trouble.
Don't be too modest, sweetheart. After all, you gave her a little help.
My services, my lord.
My services, Sir Thomas.
Please come with me.
I'll wait for you, Bruce.
Come in, Carlton. You may go, Sir Thomas. Your cup, my dear. My apologies for disturbing you at this hour, but I thought you would be pleased to hear that in view of your many and valuable services in my behalf, I've decided to grant your petition.
You are most generous, sire.
Lord's Fishman, it's nothing, and the boldness of your venture pleases me.
Point of 5.
Good. There are 2 ships in Bristol Harbor, Crown property, which I propose to make available for your purpose.
Your Majesty is more than generous.
Quint.
Good. Knowing that you are zealous to be about this business, I've ordered a coach to carry you to Bristol tonight.
Tonight?
Trio.
Not good. Yes, tonight. Your lead, my dear.
21.
I believe that your original plan called for a voyage of 6 months' duration.
Yes, sire.
I suggest that you prolong it for as long as the health of your crews and the safety of your ships will permit.
I understand.
And now, good luck and good hunting.
I am deeply grateful, sire, but...
Well?
I fear I cannot avail myself of your Majesty's generosity.
You cannot.
I am under obligation. My petition was not for myself alone, but also for Sir Harry Almesbury and the other gentlemen who fought with me in your Majesty's behalf.
Are you making conditions, huh?
My honor makes the conditions, sire. Surely that will be understood by the first gentleman of the land.
Pandering to one's honor can be an expensive vice.
I must take that risk, sire.
What do they want?
Your equerry has their petitions.
Oh, very well, they're granted.
Thank you, sire.
26 and 15, that's your trick, my dear.
Bon voyage. No, no, my dear. Never lead from the ace-queen, because then, you see, the king takes the trick.
No. Let her sleep. Aren't you going to tell her?
You can tell her in the morning after I'm gone.
Don't you understand? The wench is in love with you.
She's in love with her own ambitions. I'm only part of them.
You're wrong, Bruce. And you always work cold-blooded about everything. I'll help you pack. Good morrow, Amber.
Oh, good morrow. I must have fallen asleep waiting for you last night.
I thought it best not to wake you. Bruce threw a blanket over you while you slept.
Are you leaving?
Yes, for Almesbury Hall, before the king changes his mind.
Almesbury Hall? And the king?
We found him in a generous mood last night. I have my estates again. And Bruce, my dear.
Bruce. He's gone.
Yes. Then he came back here to fetch his baggage.
Have they taken him to jail?
No. The king sent him to sea.
To sea? But I don't understand.
You can always rely on Charles to find the devious solution. Oh, it was bound to happen. Sooner or later. Yes?
Your horse is saddled, Sir Harry.
Well, thank you. Take my baggage down.
Yes.
How could he? How could he, Harry? Without even saying goodbye.
Bruce hates partings. He asked me to make you his apologies. And he left this for you. There's £200 here. Enough to pay any bills of yours he hasn't already settled. And enough left over to keep you until you can find some employment. Well, I've got a long ride ahead of me, so... Listen, Amber. I know London, perhaps better than I should. The towns are swarmed with rogues and adventurers. It's no place for a lone woman, especially one as young and beautiful as you are, and with your zest for living. Mary Green lies close to my road, and I'll be glad to take you there.
No, Harry.
Oh, be sensible, Amber. We've got a dowry here. We'll catch you any farmer in England, or even a country squire, or even a knight for that matter.
Pox on your country squires. I'll wait for him.
You surely don't expect him to marry you, child. When a man like Bruce marries, it'll be for position, wealth, family.
I'll give him those things. If he's above me now, I'll put myself on his level. Higher if I have to.
But, sweetheart, you can't just climb from one class to another as though they were rungs on a ladder.
What's just taught me? I know what sort of world this is. I've kept my eyes open since I came to London. Barbara Palmer wasn't born Countess of Castlemaine, was she? And I'm younger than she is. You said yourself I was beautiful. I'll get the things he wants. A title, a fortune, all of them. I'll climb so high he'll have to reach up to touch the hem of my skirt.
I still think you're making a mistake. I'm partly responsible for what has happened. I'll feel responsible for what becomes of you. It's a burden I don't want on my conscience. Go back while you still have the chance. Good luck.
Good morning, Mr. Abbott.
Good morning, Mistress Sinclair.
I've come to pay Lord Carlton's reckoning.
Oh, yes, we heard that his lordship had put to sea. That'll be £18. I trust he provided for you generously.
Oh, yes. Yes, his lordship was most generous.
He may be away for some time?
For several months. Good day, madam.
Day. Listen, my child. I suppose you haven't many friends in London.
But I've been here such a short time.
Of course. I've taken a great fancy to you, my dear. It would give me pleasure to help you.
But I need no help.
To advise you, then. This money that Lord Carlton left you, you're not carrying it about with you.
Well...
Oh, but it isn't safe, my dear. The city abounds in pickpockets and cut purses.
I'm afraid I don't know what else to do with it.
Put it with a goldsmith at interest. Or better still, invest it in some safe venture that'll bring you a profit. Isn't that so, Mr. Landale? Mr. Landale is one of our leading men of business.
Mistress Abbott makes too much of my meager interests. Still, people have been kind enough to say that I have a certain shrewdness in these matters. Sow pennies and reap pounds, eh?
I don't understand.
Money begets money, my dear. Now, this is an age of expansion. Under the guidance of our wise and far-seeing king, English capital has reached out to other lands, other climes. To the colonies, the Indies, to Hudson Bay.
Well, I'd prefer to keep my money here.
But you do keep it here, my dear child. It's a matter of finance. Now, Let us say you have £1,000, eh?
£200.
Rather a small sum, to be sure. Still, invested, shall we say, in American furs or East Indian spices, in a few months it might become £1,000. And that £1,000 in turn, 10,000. And that 10,000, 100,000.
Indebtedness to sundry worthy London merchants in the sum of £86, 5 shillings and 6pence. Amber St. Clair, stand and face the court.
Have you anything to say before the court pronounces sentence?
Your worship, I was swindled. That man and that woman there.
They are numbered, I believe, among your creditors?
But they stole my money.
What have you to say to the prisoner's charges?
She's a woman of unsavory reputation to whom, out of pity, I advanced credit. She has since refused to pay me her just debts.
I, too, was deceived by her, your worship. It is weakness, I know, but we are all loath to see the evil that lies behind a pretty face.
You told me you were a merchant. You're not. You're no better than a common thief.
Oh, order there. You will address the court, if you please.
Your worship, if you'll but send word to my Lord Carlton.
Oh, where's he?
At sea.
At sea?
Welcome to Sir Harry Almesbury, at Almesbury Hall.
Oh, and who would pay the costs of such a message? Committed to Newgate Prison until such time as the indebtedness is dispelled. And next.
But, your worship, I'll never be able to pay my debt if I'm in prison.
Amber, the blanket.
I've only had it 10 minutes. Wait your turn.
Not for me, it's for Marge over there. Time's come.
Here.
Thank thee. We must try to keep her as warm as we can.
Isn't there some place she could be taken to? She ought to have a midwife.
Such things are only available to prisoners with money.
She was hoping to carry that baby another month yet. As soon as it's born, they'll hang her.
What was her crime?
She stole a piece of cloth from a mercer's shop, Marge did.
Hi, Nan. Come along, Nan. Christmas cheer in the tap room. Take the lass along, too.
Amber, we're enough. Now you'll meet the quality of
Wake
the
up.
marriage.
What sort of quality could there be in this place?
Good enough for your ladyship, I warned you. Wake up,
Mind who
Ellie.
you're talking to. She owes near £100.
Oh, come on.
Hey, Jedi, come here. There they are for
Your
you.
servant, ladies. Will you step in here where the gentleman can have a look at you?
Here's a likely wench. Give me a kiss, sweetheart.
Go.
Gentlemen, let them go. Gentlemen, thank you. Jack Mallet, madam. Your service.
Black Jack, the highwayman.
Your servants.
May I offer you a glass of wine? Here, Deadeye.
At your service, sir.
Bottle of your best Madeira.
Yes, sir.
That table over there.
Go on, Amber. I'll find my own company.
Madam? To our host, Charles Stewart. May God preserve him and our beloved land. Finest music in the world, our English carols.
They would sound more pleasant out there than they do in here.
Faith, so they would. I take it you have a mind to leave the place. Don't worry. They expect a certain amount of impatience in their guests. You know, could find use for a lass of quality on the outside. Well, in the profession, you understand.
That's fine talk, Master Mallard. But we're neither of us on the outside nor likely to be.
Speak for yourself, madam. I'm spending the winter season here, you might say, but when the roads open up again in the spring, Jack Mallard will be back at his old trade.
You'd break out?
If I have friends. Before my trial comes up, I'll have a passport. And whoever happens to be keeping company with me at the time will get her passport paid for along with mine. A wench like you wasn't born to rot in prison.
What would you expect of me?
That you'd be true to me and to the trade I teach you. Is it a bargain?
There's one thing I'd have to be sure of first.
Name it.
That you'd take care of me, no matter what happens. Prison's so unhealthy. I might not be able to go to work right away. I might need a rest.
You'll not worry about that. You look robust enough to me. I promise I'll take care of you. Are we agreed?
All you that in the condemned hole do lie, prepare you, for tomorrow you shall die. And when St. Sepulchre's bell tomorrow tolls, the Lord have mercy on your souls. Past 12 o'clock on a cold winter's night, and a Merry Christmas to all.
What does it mean?
It means that tomorrow at sunrise, Sam Russell and 3 other brave lads shake hands with Jack Ketch at Tyburn Tree. Oh, well, it's only fair to warn you. See this? Last time they branded me on the thumb. This time, if I'm so careless as to wait here for my trial, I'll be dancing on air. It's only the nature of things. Some die in battle, some in bed. The highwaymen, falling off a platform while in conversation with a parson. As long as you know beforehand.
Maybe it's only fair to warn you too. I'm going to have a child. That's why I took up your bargain. It mustn't be born here.
Sink me, but you're a sly wench. Well, it only proves that you'll be worth getting free. Merry Christmas.
Hello. Welcome home. Blueskin.
Hi.
Oh, Jimmy.
It's good to have you back. Mother Redcap's been expecting you.
What's the meaning of this? Well, Jack?
I thought we could find a use for her.
Time's close at hand. Who'll pay her expenses?
She'll earn them back. I'll stand bond for that.
Your bond had more meaning before they burned you on the thumb. I'm thinking it's wiser if we keep you off the highways for a while. There's less danger working the streets here in London. Maybe you can bring back some of the purses that the city fops carry for their gaming. Here are your pistols.
You got them back from the watch.
They cost me £4 7 6 in garnishes.
Now, Mother Redcap, we'll not worry about a little something like that.
You also owe me £100 for arranging your escape. And I don't like strangers in my house.
You can't turn her out now.
A cannon I would. She may bring us profit eventually. She's pretty and she's flash. That's all I can say for her. Take her up to the back room.
Follow me, Geoffrey. My coachman knows the way. I shan't fail you.
Would it be proper for you to take me home?
Proper, ma'am? 'Twould be an unpardonable sin if I didn't. My carriage is down the street.
Oh, but it's just a short walk through the alleyway here.
Through the... as you prefer, sweetheart. It's a great deal more comfortable in my carriage. I'm sure you'd like that better.
Oh, no, sir, it's only a step more, I assure you.
Your pardon, sir?
Close it for me.
Yes.
Good work, Amber. You picked a fat one.
Here they come.
Stop! In the king's name! Run! Run for your life! Did you get the wench, Captain?
The winch! Don't let her escape! This is the winning throw, 16.
Not too lucky,
He did it again.
Your cast, Morgan. No, I've lost my limit for tonight. And now thank you, gentlemen, to take your leave. It's late, and the king reviews our troop in the morning.
God's blood, if one doesn't pity the poor soldier in time of peace. One more round.
Yes, come on, Morgan. Well...
Oh, please, sir. You're not angry because I took refuge in your house.
Refuge, madam?
Yes, I was returning from the tavern with a gentleman. He tried to force his attentions on me. But I eluded him and came through your door, which was open.
And where's the scoundrel now?
He was just outside a moment ago. I was waiting for him to leave.
If you wish him taught a lesson in manners, I'm at your service, madam.
Oh, no, please, sir. He's a very dangerous man. A notorious duelist.
I'm no stranger to swordplay myself, madam.
Open up there!
Who's there?
The watch!
Beg pardon for disturbing you, Captain Morgan.
What can I do for you?
We're looking for a wench, sir. One of a band of footpads who cut a gentleman's purse up the alley here.
I see. What makes you think she's here?
She can't be far away. We were close behind her. She must have sneaked into a house along here somewhere.
If I see her, I'll let you know.
Thank you, sir.
Curse me if I didn't believe your tale. What am I to do with you?
You know what will happen if you give me up? They'll put a rope round my neck and hang me.
Too pretty a neck for a rope, that's certain. But, sweetheart, I'm an officer of His Majesty's Guards and sworn to uphold his laws.
All I ask is that you don't give me up. Then when the watch is gone, I'll leave and you'll never see me again.
Where will you go?
I don't know.
You have no home?
Only the robber's den at Whitefriars. And there's a horrible woman there who has me in debt. She'll never let me go as long as I live.
This is the truth now.
Oh, yes. Oh, please believe me.
Morgan! Coming!
Please help me.
There's one possibility that occurs to me. If you're willing to put yourself in my hands and do exactly as I say.
I'll do anything you say. Anything.
Morgan! A profitable evening.
Company. Oh, there you are.
Oh, good night, Morgan.
Good night.
Where have you been? Drowning your sorrows in the pantry always.
Good night to you, gentlemen.
Want a night at my house?
By all means.
Good night.
Good night.
A minute, Ivis.
Come in.
Well, as I so aptly remarked, pity the poor soldier in time of peace.
This is Mr. Ivers, Mistress
Sinclair.
Sinclair.
My services, madam.
My services.
Mr. Ivers is a close friend of Mr. Killigrew of the Theatre Royal.
An intimate friend, you might say. He's rejected 6 of my plays.
Mr. Sinclair is anxious to obtain employment as an actress. Do you think you could use your influence with Killigrew to help her?
I should think Mr. Sinclair's own influence would prove far more persuasive than mine, but I'll be happy to arrange an introduction.
Good.
Good night, madam.
Good night, sir.
Good night.
Good night, Ivers.
But I don't understand. How can I hide at the theater right out in public?
The king has made all the actors wards of the crown. For such a rowdy lot, it's the only way he could ensure himself uninterrupted entertainment.
But I still can't see how.
Wards of the crown are immune from arrest. If Killigrew is pleased with you, and I don't see how he can be otherwise, you will be safe under the protection of the king.
Amber. Amber.
Yes, Mr. Killigrew.
The Earl of Radcliffe wishes to meet you. Mistress Sinclair.
My lord.
I would be greatly favored by your company at supper this evening, madam.
You're very kind, my lord, but I'm already engaged.
Surely his lordship's invitation takes precedence.
Another night will do as well. Tomorrow?
I deeply regret I shall be unable to accommodate your lordship.
Let me speak to her alone, my lord. She's rather new here and doesn't quite...
No. I prefer the illusion of a voluntary decision.
May I hope that at some future time circumstances will permit of a different response?
Well, it's hard to predict one's circumstances, sir, but, well, knowing the weakness of my own nature, I shall probably be influenced by any further proofs of your lordship's interest.
Delightful, Mistress Sinclair.
Thank you, my lord.
Amber, there's a gentleman to see you.
Hattie!
So it really is you. Amber.
They're only looking for some new scandal to spread.
That's exactly what I fear. My wife is a great believer in scandal.
Oh, you're married now?
I even have a daughter.
Oh, how wonderful, Harry.
But what about you, Amber?
About me?
Yes. Has anything like that happened to you?
Well, no, I can't really say that. Nan! Sir Harry is one of my dearest friends.
Well, I didn't know, Mum. I was only...
Besides, you're a lady's maid now. That's what I got you out of Newgate for.
Newgate? At least you've increased your knowledge of London.
Well, I've seen a few things. What about Bruce, Harry? Have you heard anything?
Only that he's taken some fine prizes on the Spanish Main and put into Jamaica for repairs. He might be in England any time, there's no saying. Are you still...
I told you I'd wait for him. Amber. Rex, darling. This is Sir Harry Almesbury, Captain Morgan.
You're calling on someone here, Sir Harry?
Why, yes, on Mistress Sinclair. I saw her in the play.
Indeed, sir.
Rex, you don't understand. Sir Harry's my uncle.
That's right, Captain. Her mother's brother. Younger brother, if I may be permitted to say so.
He didn't know I was in the theater.
Now, that's the truth. I mean, that's the truth. I was sitting out there watching the play when suddenly I said to myself, isn't that little Amber? She used to be very little. Well, my friends will be waiting for me, Captain. I'll tell the family you're well taken care of. You are well taken care of.
Oh, yes, yes, Sir Harry.
They'll be glad to know. Cousin Bruce and all. Your servant, Captain Morgan.
Your servant, sir. You didn't tell me you had an uncle.
Oh, didn't I? Come along and talk to me while I change, darling, won't you?
I'll have supper in a few minutes, milady.
Thank you, Ned. Let me take your sword, dear.
No, I can't stay for supper. I have to go to Wales tonight on a mission.
Oh, Rex, will it be a long one?
Several weeks, I fear.
You'll miss my biggest part. I not only have lines to say in the new play, but Killigrew's letting me speak the epilogue.
I'll miss you far more than I will your performance. You know how I regard your profession. It is only a passing necessity till your danger's over.
I'll miss you too, Rex. Will you let me have some money for while you're gone?
Money?
£5 should be plenty.
But I gave you £5 2 weeks ago, Amber, and I...
Well, I know I'm not very prudent, but you do like me to look pretty.
Not while I'm away. Amber. You know my feelings towards you. At first, I thought of you as a pleasant companion for a time.
Well, haven't I been?
So much so that I never want to lose you. I want you to marry me, Amber.
Marry you?
Yes, why not?
No, I can't. It's impossible.
Because there's someone else? Is there? Tell me.
Have you ever seen me with anyone else?
No, I haven't. And take care that I don't, Amber. I warn you for his sake.
There's no one else, Rex.
Then say you will. I've got to leave now. I'm late already. Give me your promise before I go.
Give me the £5?
Of course, darling. I merely wanted to be sure that you weren't being careless, that's all. You do love me, don't you, Amber?
You know what these last months have been like? Do you think I'm that good an actress?
I think of you every moment of my journey.
Nan! Here it is. The last of what I owe Mother Redcap. Now she'll let me have the baby.
Well, that's fine.
You take it to her first thing in the morning, and then we'll find a wonderful place in the country for little Bruce.
Are you planning to marry Captain Morgan?
Of course not. You know I'm in love with Bruce's father.
Oh, I know it, and you know it, most of the time. But the captain doesn't know it. I never knew anyone could lead a man on the way you can, Amber. But did you ever think how to turn one loose?
Nan.
Then, since no barrier now remains, we'll post the banns at once and have them married within the fortnight. What say you to that, Sir Brian?
'Tis all I ever wanted.
And you, my dear niece, shall he not be rewarded with your love and your fortune? Nay, never mind. I'm sure you will agree we need no verbal token of maidenly assent. Her eyes have spoken.
Who'll buy my oranges?
Though sober minds may find our play too light, your author and your players claim the right to serve no moral purpose by their art, but gaily treat with matters of the heart. And should some critic for this reason frown, why, we'll appeal the question to the Crown.
Mr. Sinclair. Madam is invited to an informal supper as soon as she has changed her costume. I'll await your convenience outside.
I told you she's going to the palace.
Some girl.
Oh, lucky girl anyway. Oh, whatever will I wear? I don't know.
Amber?
Oh, Harry, I can't stop. Now I've got to change.
Well, in that case, I won't detain you, but, Sir Thomas.
Sir Harry.
Mistress Sinclair asks me to present her compliments. She will be unable to accept your invitation.
But doesn't the wench understand? It's not my invitation.
She understands, but she was so overcome by the honor that she's in no condition to respond to it.
I can wait.
I'm afraid not. At this very moment, she's running a high fever. Some other time, perhaps. And please extend to His Majesty my best wishes as to his own well-being.
You haven't told me, Bruce. Did you miss me?
More than I expected to. I worried about you, too. And what's this great mystery that awaits us?
You'll see. Wait here, please. Your son, my lord.
Well, our son's a freebooter. Very well. I'm ready to pay ransom. What'll it be?
Indian chief.
Indian chief. Very well. I'll tell you a story about my great friend, the Red Indian chief, Matecumsett. Do you know what that means, Matecumsett?
What?
That means big chief who's not afraid of the dark. You afraid of the dark?
No.
Good. Then I'll bring you a tomahawk my very next voyage.
Bruce, why do you fill his head with tales of wild savages?
Well, Matecumsett's no savage. By their standards, he's a gentleman. And far more of one than most of our London courtiers.
Come, darling. Mrs. Chiverton's waiting to put you to bed. Give Mother a kiss. Hi.
Sleep well. In the morning, we'll look for birds' nests.
Good night, my angel. I declare I'm getting jealous of you two.
After all, he's my first son.
Our son. Isn't it wonderful, Bruce?
Yes, I've enjoyed this day here. More than I can say.
Have you, darling?
It wouldn't be such a bad life. Living on a farm, tilling a few acres, raising a family. And that supper we had tonight. I'd no idea you'd such a way with mutton and greens.
Darling, you forget I was brought up on a farm.
Couldn't forget it tonight. You haven't changed so much from the girl I met in Mary Green after all.
Why, Bruce, you know I've changed. I'm learning to read, and I don't say Gemini anymore. And I can hold my own with any of your Whitehall ladies.
I dare say you can.
Oh, darling, I've been making such wonderful plans. I'll leave the theater, and we'll take a house in London for the season. One of those big houses with a lawn that stretches all the way down to the river. And we'll invite the whole court to our entertainments. All except Castlemaine, of course. They say the king is tiring of her anyway. Please, Bruce.
Sweetheart, I'm going back to sea.
You going to be a pirate all your life?
I've no stomach for life at court.
Well, what's so fine about life at sea?
It's clean, for one thing.
What would you do if I hid myself on your ship?
Clap you in irons. Besides, what would Captain Morgan say?
I've told you he means nothing to me.
That's not what I heard.
Well, he helped me when I had some debts to pay.
And I suppose he knows you're here in the country with me.
Well, why should I have to run to him with all my comings and goings? Please believe me, Bruce, there's no one but you. There never has been, and there never will be.
I've never asked you if there was.
But I want you to know.
Well, Ember.
It's early yet, Bruce. Please.
Very well.
I don't want to waste one moment of this. These are the things I'll remember when you're gone. Walking with you. Feeling your hand on my arm. The feeling of you being close. Will you remember, too?
It'll be hard leaving you and our son.
Oh, Bruce, it isn't too late to change your plans. After all, we don't have to live in London. We could find a place in the country. Even a farm, if you'd like. If only you'd stay.
My Lord Carton?
At your service, sir.
My lord realizes, of course, that he's done me an injury, which one gentleman may not accept from another.
Rex.
If I have, sir, 'twas not by intention.
My friends will call on you at your earliest convenience to arrange a meeting. Your servant, my lord.
I'm at your service, Captain, of course. But surely there can be no harm in discussing our differences. The lady is an old friend of mine. I intended no violence to your honor in paying my respects to her.
Is it your custom to pay your respects to a lady promised in marriage to another gentleman?
I didn't...
Your servant, sir.
Rex! Rex!
Let him go, you fool. The harm's done.
You have to fight him.
Yes. Pretty, isn't it? Even if he wins, he'll have lost what he's fighting for.
Do you think I'm worried about what happens to him?
You should be. He was telling the truth, wasn't he? You did promise to marry him.
I promised nothing. If he chose to believe that...
Perhaps I'm just as much to blame as you are. But between us, we've destroyed something very fine and decent. If he lives through this, go back to him. Even if you have to crawl on your knees to do it.
I'll do my best to dissuade him.
Ready?
Ready.
Ready?
Ready.
Gentlemen?
Ready?
Ready?
On your guard, gentlemen.
May I suggest, Captain, that we consider this matter settled when blood has been drawn?
The matter, my lord, will be settled when one of us is dead.
Henry, stop it. He'll be killed.
Go back.
No. Oh, he's wounded.
Don't move. Surgeon.
Let this satisfy your honor, Captain.
Take your sword, sir.
Bruce. Bruce, you're hurt.
There's a man over there who's dying. Go to him. Thank you, Surgeon. My lord.
Bruce.
Heaven's name, Amber, haven't we caused enough unhappiness? A nameless child and now a dead man. May God forgive us both for our sins.
Pray come in, my lord.
I trust I find you in good health, Mr. Sinclair.
Thank you, my lord. As it happens, I've been suffering from the vapors.
Ah, the shock of the recent tragedy which befell your betrothed, no doubt.
I fear so.
May I offer you my sincere condolences, madam? It was for that reason I called.
I'm grateful, my lord.
I am no stranger to sorrow myself. I lost my dear countess in Italy less than 2 years ago.
How dreadful. What was the cause of her death?
A mysterious malady which proved incurable.
How sad.
Sad indeed. We were well suited to each other. She appreciated the luxuries I was able to offer her, and I appreciated her beauty, which was exceptional. My grief was unassuageable. Inconsolable.
Oh, yes. Mine, too.
My heart goes out to you, madam. I trust that time will exert a healing influence, as it has in my case.
Thank you, my lord.
At which time I shall give myself the pleasure of calling on you again.
What do you think, Nan? The old devil wants to marry me.
Oh, Amber, you'll be Countess of Radcliffe.
Yes. But I'd like to know how his first wife died. It's a lovely day.
It is indeed. And permit me to add, madam, that its splendor is outshone only by the radiance of your person and the felicity of the occasion.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Radcliffe.
Redmond, my dear friend, your ladyship.
Such a beautiful ceremony. The poor dear bishop hasn't spoken so distinctly since his last attack. And what a notable company. We hadn't seen the like of it hereabouts for years.
Perhaps we can thank the plague in London for that. I hear there's not a man or woman of gentle birth left in the city.
Oh, don't speak about it, my lord, please. I simply can't bear.
Now, Constance.
I know all the arguments about how overcrowded the city is. But I still can't help feeling sorry for the poor creatures, dying like flies.
Your pardon, milady. Gentlemen?
Gorgeous creature. Extraordinary. Found her in the theater, I'm told.
Oh, my dear. How can you repeat that outrageous story? His lordship will think we believe it.
Do not distress yourself, Lady Redmond. It is quite true. My wife was compelled by the exigencies of fortune to exhibit herself on the public stage. But I have chosen to consider her past life a closed book and to devote myself, as perhaps the foremost of my marital obligations, to her complete re-education. Your ladyship?
Thank you.
Redmond?
Ah, thank you.
Harry.
My congratulations, your ladyship. I owe you a debt of gratitude. You've restored my shattered faith in gambling at long odds.
Oh, Harry, stop it. You're the only person around here who doesn't talk like something out of the old court.
And look like it. Your husband was a friend of my father's, you know.
Well, if he'd been any younger, he'd never have married me.
And if he'd been any older, he couldn't have.
Oh,
Well, you got what you wanted. Money and a title.
a better one than Bruce's. What do you think, Harry? Shouldn't a baron be satisfied with a countess?
He might prefer one unencumbered by a husband.
Oh, he'll be no problem. Our marriage is simply an arrangement. He wanted a young wife, and I wanted a title. Besides, he can't live forever.
He's making a very impressive attempt at it. Do you expect Bruce to see your arrangement the same way that you do?
Everything I've ever done has been for Bruce.
I hope he appreciates this last gesture of yours. You'll have a chance to find out shortly. I saw him in London before I left last night.
In London?
Yes. He's having trouble getting his cargo unloaded. All the people that haven't left the city have shut themselves up in their houses against the plague.
Well, where is his ship?
St. Paul's Wharf. What can you possibly...
Oh, Harry, do me a favor, will you? Tell my husband that I was called away suddenly. Make up some excuse. You know, one that will sound reasonable.
Reasonable? Amber!
No Londra, signora. I know Londra. C'è la peste a Londra.
What about you? Will you drive me for £5? 10?
Why not cross the Thames for £100? Not while the sickness lasts, my lady.
But Amber's always been devoted to her grandmother. I fear the news may have unsettled her wits.
Galeazzo! Io non sapevo, Eccellenza, che la signora voleva di andare a Londra. Imbecille.
Stop! Stop there!
But I must go to the docks.
Order the Lord Mayor. You can try that way. You might get through.
devil are you doing here?
I heard you'd landed.
Well, don't you know it's dangerous? We've had 3 cases of the plague on my ship.
Bruce, just to see you again. What is it? Are you ill?
No, we've been working night and day to unload and get out of this pest hole. We're almost finished.
You need some rest, darling, and something to eat. My carriage is down there. Bruce, please, darling.
Mr. Ross!
I'm along.
Carry on. Let me out of here. Can't take any chances. It might be.
Oh, no, don't say that, darling. It's only the vapors. Guard! Guard, please.
Stand clear.
Oh, I must get him inside. Here. I'll give you £10 if you let us go in that house.
Stop it.
Don't touch me. Don't, Amber.
No, Bruce.
Go away, Amber. Go away while you can.
Well?
I'm the nurse, dearie. Mrs. Spong.
You were supposed to come here yesterday.
My last was a slow one to die. Got the plague boil, has he? Well, it's the worst part of the sickness. But they never live at all if they don't have one.
Is it coming to a head?
Well, that's hard to say, dearie. Sometimes they get fits when it does. Then it's easy to tell. We'll take a look at it tomorrow morning, and then we'll cut it, maybe. No sense worrying too much about him. The way he looks, he'll die whatever we do.
He's not going to die. He mustn't.
Like to make a wager, dearie? Twice my pay against none at all?
No, don't touch him. I'll see to him. There's some dirty things in the kitchen. Mrs. Fogg! Mrs. Fogg! God! God!
What do you want?
In there.
Oh, very well. Stay all right. Where is it?
On the floor.
Hurry, Amber, hurry.
I can't do it.
You must, Amber. Hurry.
Bruce. Bruce. Oh, darling, you're... Oh. Oh, Bruce, I must look a perfect horror. Oh, let me go and dress my hair and...
The same Amber. Don't go. Stay. Stay just as you are.
Ecco, signore. Questa è la casa. Non andate. La peste.
Milord Carlton?
Yes?
I am the Earl of Radcliffe. Where is she?
Where is who, my lord? Do you refer to Mistress Sinclair?
I refer to my wife. She has been taking care of you here. It has cost me considerable time and money to find you.
Amber is your wife?
Is she here?
Not at the moment. She's gone to buy food. Perhaps you'd best sit down and consider this slowly. Will you have some wine?
No, thank you.
I will, if you don't mind. You must understand that this information is so startling that I can't adapt myself to it easily. May I inquire into the nature of your present intentions?
They are simple. I have come to fetch the Countess. Do you propose to prevent me?
I see no way in which I can do so that is either honorable or practical.
I'm glad to hear that. I used to be proud of my swordsmanship, but I'm rather old for dueling now.
I presume I owe you some sort of explanation.
I require none about the past. But I do confess a certain curiosity regarding your future plans.
They are forming in my mind at this moment. I've long had the idea of settling in Virginia. Does your lordship consider that I look fit enough to travel?
Beyond a doubt, my lord.
In that case, may I say with sincerity and humility
that you are an extremely fortunate man. And since I owe her ladyship a debt far greater than I can ever hope to repay, would it be presumptuous to ask you to give her my warmest regards and best wishes for her happiness?
I shall convey them to her, together with your regret that you will never meet again. You look quite domestic in these surroundings, madam. Perhaps a few months of solitude at Radcliffe Manor will teach you all the wifely virtues.
Where is Bruce? What have you done to him?
He has gone, and quite of his own accord. Are you ready, madam?
Marquis of Worcester, the Lady Anne Somerset. The Earl and Countess of Radcliffe. Sir Thomas and Lady Berkeley.
Percival, a roundhead dog. For once, the truth outdoes the rumor.
Why, is that actress? What's her name?
The king isn't here.
A pity, madam. But doubtless we shall pay our respects again next year. Perhaps you can be presented then.
Next year? But they have a ball like this every week.
I consider an annual visit more than enough to suit my taste for the present court. I don't think we shall remain in London much longer this year.
But
it has, shall we say, too exhilarating an effect upon your ladyship. Ah, we have friends here.
Delightful to see you both. We've been feeling frightfully out of place here among all these young people. Oh, no offense, my dear. We've come to look on you as one of us, you know.
Yes, I noticed it.
Yes. Good idea to sit down, don't you think? Find a quiet corner somewhere.
Splendid idea. I want to tell her ladyship all about our charity work in the country.
My lord, if you're not dancing with the Countess, may I?
You are under a misconception, sir. I am quite sure we have never been introduced.
It'll take Charles himself to pry her loose.
If he's not fishing another stream tonight, he may not know what's running in home waters.
Your Majesty. But Charles, you're not even dressed yet.
I've been firefighting all afternoon down at the docks. Odds fish, I'd have made a better bargain for this throne if I'd realized how much they expect of a king.
You bring it on yourself, Charles. No one forces you to rush out of the palace. Bucket in hand, every time some little blaze is reported.
There's more than a little blaze this time. It was still spreading when I left.
The ball's already begun. Shall I have someone fetch your coat in here?
No, the Queen's waiting for me.
Queen? You're not taking her to the ball, are you?
Yes. I trust you've provided yourself with a suitable partner. Perhaps we shall have a dance towards the end of the evening.
I'm not going. I'm not going if you insist on bringing that Portuguese scarecrow.
You know, I had to send poor Florette back to the country yesterday.
The one with the fluffy ears? She was the prettiest of the lot.
Yes, but even her beauty was small recompense for the trouble she gave me. Come, children.
Their most gracious majesties, the King and Queen.
Madam, you are making a spectacle of yourself.
I don't care. This is the first chance I've had in a year to enjoy myself.
Report on the fire, sire.
Well, perhaps my guests might be interested. It's been such a dull season.
My lords, ladies and gentlemen, we have just received word that the fire, fanned by a strong east wind, has reached Blackfriars. St. Paul's is already aflame, and so is the New Exchange.
Who's that with old Radcliffe?
His wife, sire.
Oh. With your permission, madam.
Your Majesty may remember the occasion when we first met him.
Your Majesty. I've changed my mind, sire.
Your mind is rather like your wardrobe, madam. Many changes and no surprises. It was most considerate of you, my lord, to marry a beautiful woman.
You are very kind,
We're all tired of looking at the same faces. And now, if you will permit me, my lord. No gesture of loyalty touches me so much as a husband's generosity.
It's generous of your Majesty to notice me.
It's not the first time, you'll recall.
I didn't think you would.
I do not often get refusals to my invitations.
I was taken with sudden illness that night.
So I was told, and I wondered what his name was. Once spurned, a man is hesitant to try again without some foreknowledge of the response.
Well, it's difficult for a woman to know just where her first duty lies. To her husband or her sovereign.
Well, I try to be a tolerant monarch, and I always leave that decision up to the individual. My thanks, my lord. Perhaps it would be diverting on your first visit to Whitehall to stay for supper with us.
Oh, your Majesty is very kind.
Your lordship, too, of course, unless you would find the late hour tiring.
I fear that is the case, sire. You must forgive us.
Oh, then let the Countess stay. You may be sure that she will have a proper escort home. Would you like that, madam?
Oh, yes, your Majesty.
Milady is carried away by your Majesty's kindness. But we are still in the first year of our marriage, and make it a rule never to be separated even for an hour. We will go home together, with your Majesty's permission.
If I may disagree with you, sir, it hardly seems fitting to allow our private customs to interfere with the desires of the king.
Your devotion is most gratifying, madam, and while my suggestion is in no sense a command...
In that case, sire, we will take our leave now. The news of the fire has given me some alarm, since Radcliffe House is, unfortunately, much nearer to the endangered area than Whitehall.
Sire, may I have permission to present to your most gracious majesty, Miladies Elizabeth and Rosemary Seymour.
I hope you have a good night's rest, madam.
Thank you, my lord.
Amber, I didn't expect you home so early. I saw little Bruce. He's well and happy, but lonely, too. He hopes you'll go and see him soon.
Nan, watch his lordship's room. As soon as his lights are out, call me a hackney coach to the corner. I'm going back to the palace.
Oh, Amber, you shouldn't.
Well, why not?
Well, he'll find out.
Well, suppose he does. What can he do?
Kill us all, that's what. He's a devil.
You stop jabbering and do as I say. Who's there?
Ned! Ned! Ned!
Quickly, quickly! Next wagon!
Be more careful. Galeazzo! Galeazzo! Si, signore. Where did you find these clumsy fools?
I'm sorry, Excellent, but these are the best of people I could find.
But Chile, these people are ruining all my treasures.
But, signore, they're trying very
Idiots.
hard.
Begging your pardon, your lordship, but my lady's upstairs alone.
Mind your own affairs.
Get your cloak.
Where are we going?
To the country. This time for good. I see now it may be a lifelong task to teach you the deference due to your lord and husband.
Husband. Do you take that mummery seriously? We made a bargain, and believe me, it's cost me more than it has you.
However that may be, you are the Countess of Radcliffe. You share my name and my honor. It was no part of our bargain that I should submit to humiliation and indignity.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Perhaps the emotion is foreign to you. It is a matter of pride.
Pride? Who would expect pride in you? I should have thought it had dried up years ago, together with the rest of you.
I am your husband, madam, and will be spoken to with respect.
Respect? The only kind of respect you understand. Get out of here. Get out!
Filthy! choice, madam. Cagliazzo! No! Cagliazzo! No, man!
Mais ne pensez-vous pas que quelques petites boucles...
Oh, non, 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 merci. C'est pas fait, Monsieur Louis.
Vous êtes si aimable, madame.
Oh, Sir Robert. You sent me a present yesterday, didn't you? This bracelet, I believe.
Just a trifle. One of my ancestors brought back from the Crusades.
And what is it that you seek from His Majesty?
I seek nothing, my lady. But that is for myself. But my youngest brother is getting married, and there's a post in the Admiralty that...
Good morrow, darling.
My services, madam.
Oh, Bruce. Bruce, my darling, darling. How is my angel today?
Gentlemen.
Milord. Milord.
Poxana.
Drop a little courtier. Let me die.
Upon my word, I've never seen such a pretty child.
Are you going for your walk, Bruce?
Will you go with us today? Please, Mother.
Oh, well, darling, that's a very gallant invitation. But I'm already bespoken to another gentleman.
Yes, Mother.
You'll always be my cavalier, though, won't you, darling?
Yes, Mother.
Remember, Nan, he's not to play with any of the other children unless you know their name and rank.
Yes, milady. The last boy blacked his eye was a duke.
Good morrow, Bruce.
Good morrow, sire.
Odds fish. None of my children have the royal manners that you display. But then neither did their mothers. Are you ready, my dear?
As always, sire, whenever you are.
A slight exaggeration, madam. But then I've always felt that the traditional prerogatives of a king should be subordinate to those of a beautiful woman. And now, children. What distressing behavior. I fear they set a bad example by the gentlemen of our court. It was a mild jest, I'll admit, but at least it might warrant a smile. Odds fish, if it isn't that rascal Carlton, and who's the wench with him? Sir Thomas, bring them here.
My Lord Carlton, His Majesty desires your presence.
Welcome back to England, Carlton.
Your Majesty.
Well, won't you present the young lady?
Yes, sire. I have the honor to present my wife.
My services, madam, and my congratulations to you, Carlton. I had no word of your marriage.
Well, that's hardly strange, sire. We were married only last year in Virginia.
Virginia? Well, if my Lady Carlton is a fair sample of what we're breeding across the seas, I must learn to pay more attention to colonial affairs. My Lady Radcliffe, my Lord and Lady Carlton.
My Lady Radcliffe and I are old friends.
Indeed. What brings you back home, Carlton?
Business and pleasure, sire. We've settled in Virginia, and I'm disposing of my properties here. Also, this is Lady Carlton's first glimpse of London.
That should be almost as notable an event as London's first glimpse of Lady Carlton. I trust that your visit will be long enough so that we may have other glimpses.
Your Majesty's kindness would be overwhelming, had I not been prepared for it by all accounts.
You hear that, Amber? They must be rogues who say that America's a barbarous land.
Yes, sire. Milady Carlton is a complete surprise.
You will hear from us, my lord. My dear. Come, children.
they've answered yet?
No. A servant took the message like the others. He says they've all been delivered into Lord Carlton's hands.
Well, I don't believe it. He would have come.
He might not want to, Aria.
Why not? Nothing's changed between Bruce and me. Nothing could ever change it.
Not even a wife?
Well, I've been married myself.
Yes, but he might also be in love.
Bruce, don't be ridiculous. I wonder if he thought I looked old. He knows I'm almost 25.
Lord Carlton, milady.
Oh, I'll be out directly. There, Nan, you see, I told you nothing had changed. Oh, hurry, quick.
Her ladyship will see you, my lord.
Bruce?
My services, my lord.
Well, Bruce, don't you remember me?
No?
Well, I'm your father, lad.
From America, my lord?
Yes, here. Let me look at you. You were only a baby the last time. Now you're half a man.
Next year I'm to be a page at court, like my Lady Castlemaine's sons.
Will that be fun, do you think?
I don't know. I suppose you have to wait until you're grown up to have fun.
I brought you a present. A tomahawk.
A tomahawk? Thank you, my lord.
Just like the Indians use.
Do you know any Indians?
Oh, yes, there's a boy just your age who goes fishing in our river.
Go along to Nan now, Bruce.
Yes, Mother.
Pray sit down, my lord.
We've come a long way since Mary Green.
We have at that.
I've been meaning to pay you a visit for several days.
I understand, Bruce. I know it's rather awkward for you. Do you want to explain to me how it happened, or shall we just forget about her entirely?
Corinna, I don't know what there is to explain.
I can guess most of it. She's very rich, isn't she?
No, rather the contrary. Her father's quite a small planter.
But then why didn't you...
I didn't come here to discuss my marriage, Amber. I came to talk to you about Bruce. Have you given any thought to his future?
But of course I have. He'll be the Earl of Radcliffe. Charles has approved the succession. He might even be made a duke.
A title has its advantages, that's true. But I wonder if it quite makes up for the lack of a name.
You might have given him your name once. But now that you've married...
It's still not too late.
What do you mean?
It isn't an easy thing to ask of you, but... Amber, we both love him. We want the best for him. I'd like to adopt him and take him back to Virginia with me.
Bruce?
It's a sick age we live in. We've both been touched by the sickness, but perhaps our boy can be spared it. In Virginia, he can start afresh, free from whispers and scandal.
Whispering does a duke no harm.
For the next 8 or 10 years, the Duke will be a growing boy.
Well, and how are you going to explain a growing boy to your wife?
I already have.
You've told her? About me?
Not by name, of course.
Oh, just some nameless wench that you took pity on and kept out of the rain one night.
I think I stayed as close to the facts as a husband ever does, under the circumstances.
Well, he's my son, and I'm not going to turn him over to this wife of yours. She'd hate him. She'd make his life miserable because he's mine.
You wouldn't say that if you knew her.
Well, she's no saint, I'll warrant you.
Certainly not, unless I've been grossly deceived.
You think she's a different sort of person from me, don't you? You don't believe she'd do exactly what I've done under the same conditions?
I'm not making comparisons, Amber. That wouldn't be fair.
Well, I am making comparisons. And I'll wager you she's no more virtuous underneath that smug look than I am.
Listen, Amber. Don't decide anything as important as this when you're upset. I'm riding to Essex this afternoon to settle my estate there. I only ask you, before you give me a final answer, try try to think of the boy a little, too.
Of course, everyone in London was there. And when Castlemaine came in with a strange man, I tell you, tongues were wagging. And what do you think he turned out to be? A dancer, a common dancer. Well, no one expects Castlemaine to show any taste, but you'd think she could do better than that.
Perhaps my Lady Carlton finds our court scandal tiresome, Amber.
Oh, but I don't, Your Majesty, since we have nothing like that in the colonies.
What on earth do you do for amusement?
Oh, Bruce and I managed to entertain ourselves. And there's so much to be done. Land to clear and plant, buildings to raise. Why, we're busy from sunrise to sunset.
A reversal of our customs here in London.
We've just built a new room for Bruce, where he can be alone when he feels like it.
You're a shrewd as well as a devoted wife.
Any man likes to have a place of his own where he can escape his women.
Oh, but naturally, a woman likes to know just what he's escaping to. Don't you find it so with his lordship?
I'm interested in everything he does, milady, and everything he ever has done.
Charles, if you don't mind, I've had a raging headache all evening. With your permission, I'll retire.
But of course, my dear, if you're not well.
Perhaps you could send Lady Carlton home for me. Good night, milady. It was so good of you to come.
It was good of you to ask me, milady.
Oh, Sir Thomas. His Majesty most expressly wishes not to be disturbed.
But, milady, a communication from the Dutch ambassador.
I suggest that you wait until morning.
Very well.
How well do you know my Lady Radcliffe?
Tonight is the second time I've seen him.
You heard your husband say they were old friends.
Yes, sire.
Her son is called Bruce. An unusual name, save in Scotland.
Yes, sire.
I found her sudden headache tonight quite extraordinary in the presence of a potential rival.
I assure Your Majesty, no thought of such a rivalry has entered my mind.
We're discussing my Lady Radcliffe's mind, which is a very different mechanism. I believe that its workings have brought us together in what you are doubtless aware is a highly compromising situation.
I am aware of it.
And you're not afraid?
Do I appear afraid?
Would you be if you knew that at this moment a message is probably on its way to my Lord Carlton informing him of your whereabouts?
Do you think she would do that?
I think she's already done it.
She must hate me terribly.
There can be little doubt about that. It's difficult to know what to do. Though I'm sure you should return at once to your lodgings.
It would seem the wiser course.
Though a regrettable necessity.
I take that as a compliment, sire.
It was so intended. I've never been over fond of your husband. Perhaps our tastes are too similar. But please convey to him my best wishes for his future happiness. And my most sincere congratulations.
Thank you, sire.
Good night.
Good night, Your Majesty.
I wonder,
Yes, sire?
if we hadn't realized that we were victims of a plot, if you had simply been my guest here tonight, what might the result have been?
It's a pity that we shall never know, Your Majesty.
You will find a door at the foot of the stairs. There is always a carriage waiting.
Why, Charles, where's my Lady Carlton?
I sent her home, as you requested. I'm really very grateful to you for bringing her here. Women like that are rare enough at any time. But in these days, there are scarce as love locks on a roundhead. A faithful wife, Amber. I never thought to see one in Whitehall.
You mean she pretended to be faithful?
It was no pretense if I'm a judge, and I believe I am. I think you'd better not send that letter. We've made a mistake, Amber, you and I. For you, I fear it'll prove a costly mistake.
Charles.
The affront to my dignity I might forgive. Perhaps, granted the moral level I've permitted this court to sink to, even a king should expect to be used as pawn in a dirty game. But I'm not only a king.
I should know that.
But do you?
Of course I do, Charles. And I love you.
I wish you did, my dear. But you don't, and you never have. I don't blame you for loving him. But I cannot forgive you for it. If I hadn't been king, I might have managed some time in my life to fall in love myself. But instead, I've had to create an illusion of happiness. I've had to pretend to love, pretend to be loved. At best, it was a fragile device, too easily shattered, as you have shattered it tonight.
Oh, Charles, I didn't mean to.
I know you didn't. But it cannot be mended now. You will have to make arrangements to leave Whitehall. I will undertake to make some provision for your journey. Come, children.
Mother! What is it, Mother? Are we going away?
Yes, Bruce. Yes, darling.
You've been crying, Mother.
Oh, it's nothing, Bruce. When you grow older, you'll learn that women are always crying for no reason. Darling, we're going to the country. Perhaps you won't like it as much as you do here.
Oh, but I will, if you're there.
Oh, I want you to be happy. And we can be happy together. Just the two of us, can't we? Yes?
Sir Thomas Dudley, my lady.
Run along now, darling.
His Majesty has placed a coach at your disposal, my lady. As soon as you finish packing, let me know.
Yes, Sir Thomas.
Of course, it isn't necessary for you to leave London at once.
What else can I do?
May I make so bold as to inquire if your ladyship is free for supper this evening?
You are quite bold, Sir Thomas. And hasty almost to the point of indecency.
I hope your ladyship will forgive a haste which is born of ardor.
My lord. Sir Thomas. I've come sooner than I intended, Amber. We've decided to sail for Virginia tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Yes, I finished my business here. And my wife doesn't seem to find London as exciting as I thought she would. So I'd like your answer now.
It's no different, Bruce. You can't have him.
I have no right to insist. The only reason I do is that I think we'd both like to give him a better start than this.
Bruce, you don't know anything about the start he did have. Let me tell you some things you don't know about your son. He was born in a den of thieves. His godfather was a highwayman, and he had a murderess for attendant. And if I hadn't gone out and stolen for him, he'd have died there.
You make me understand better than I did how much I'm asking of you. But I still ask it, Amber.
And I still say no. What makes you think he'd leave me anyway? He loves me. You haven't spent 6 days with him in all his life. Let's ask him which of us he prefers. Nan, send Bruce here. You'll see whose son he is.
Amber, you're not going to let a 6-year-old child decide something that he can't even understand.
Do you want me, Mother?
Yes, darling. Listen, Bruce. Your father's here because he wants to take you to Virginia with him.
Virginia? Oh, could I, Mother? Would you really take me, sir?
If your mother says you can, and if you'd like to come.
And I could see the Red Indians, and all the wild animals, and I could have a pony to ride. When will we go?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow? On your ship?
Yes, on my ship.
Then I won't have to grow up before I'm happy. And you'll come too, Mother?
Yes, Bruce. Later, perhaps.
Amber,
You can take him with you now. I'll tell Nan to pack his things and send them over.
There's no need to hurry. I can delay my sailing.
No. It's better this way. You should understand that, Bruce. You've always hated partings. And besides, I have 1,000 things to do. The hairdresser and the milliner, and the arrangements to make for the dance I'm giving for the king. I'm inviting the whole court, and the foreign ambassadors as well. And I'm having 50 fiddlers and that dancer of Castlemaine's to entertain my guests. Oh, go! For the love of heaven, take him and go!
In heaven's name, Amber, haven't we caused enough unhappiness? May God have mercy on us both for our sins.